It was so, ladies and gentlemen, I started making another video addressing Chris Brown disrespect towards Kevin. Look, Chris Brown, this video is directly to you, like mainly it's directed at you. You didn't know you need to know that there are people that we know have literally been unalive, meaning been killed because they owe somebody money. $25,000 is enough to take a person's life. Hell, they'll take your life just for $1. What I'm saying, Chris Brown, what you did was wrong, man. Like, I'm a big fan of you, but one thing I don't tolerate is disrespect towards our community. Because this man knows that you owe him $25,000. This is what I'm getting at. You are lucky because if he was like any other brother in the street, he would have came and had to say about you. Because, like I said, somebody would took you out just for $25,000. That's the first thing. I need you to understand how disrespectful it is. Then you want to be petty about it and say, "Well, this is what I bought for with your money." Okay, a Lamborghini. It's not even worth $25,000. Matter of fact, it's more, way more than $25,000. All this man asks for is just you pay what you owe. So now that I got the first part done, the second is that since you made that video saying you're gonna be petty, you have no idea how many laws you just broke within that video. So technically, he can take you to court and get more out of just $25,000 from you because of the video. And you have to understand that right there alone, he can get millions out of you. And I ain't talking about no 1 million, I ain't talking about no 5 million, none of that. I mean, he can get some millions out of you just because of the video. All right, you understand? That's why I'm addressing your dysfunctional behavior. You have to understand that, man. Our people don't owe anybody nothing, especially us, because we are the music. But at the same time, when you collaborate with people, you gotta make sure that everything falling under the word money is all taken care of. Now, Young Thug did say he was sent him to the fire, but the way I look at it, if I had millions of dollars, not only that, I would get the $25,000 from you, Chris, and then go to Young Thug and get $25,000 from Young Thug. That way, he had $50,000. If I was making millions right now, I even give Kevin a couple million on top of the $50,000 because you gotta understand, I'm a real hustler. If I say I'm going to take care of you, I'm going to make sure everyone eats. If I'm poor, we are poor. If I'm rich, we are rich. That means I know to give back. Based on actual history, we know who they're talking. And Chris Brown, you are a indigenous Indian, Pamunkey, right? Listen very careful what I'm about to say. You have to take care of your brothers. You understand? And for you to write a song talking about these females ain't loyal. You are talking about females not being loyal. But when the last time you took a look in the mirror? You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just want to let you know, like I'm a huge fan of Breezy, but one thing I'm gonna call it is dysfunction. And what it is, Chris Brown doesn't have positive influence on it. Like he don't have a real man around him 24/7. He has people who encourage that dysfunctional behavior, that toxicity. Now, Chris, you don't need to make more bad blood. Now, I'm not the person who's going to judge you based on your past because I understand that females can get very abusive towards their male counterpart. It's like, I understand that. So I don't really care too much about it, but the simple fact that you went on a little tirade just to make fun of a member of your community, but yet we are the ones that support you. It's like Kelly Rowland, she had to go up there and check the computer on you because you said something about good hair. So she is your big supporter too. So what will happen is, if you continue to disrespect your community, we can shut down your whole empire and watch it crumble right before your eyes. Meaning we ain't gotta go to that one. We gotta go to doing your concerts. We don't have to buy knowing your music. We don't have to look at any TV shows or movies with you in it because of the disrespect towards the brother community. You are here to help brothers and sisters. Now, I'm pretty sure you said, well, you gave back. Yeah, you gave back, but what it is that you did not make it right with your brother Kevin. That's something I just can't. I got set on that. I hate people who got bitch tendencies, and that's what you are. You wanted to use a female talking point. Well, I'm gonna be petty more. Grown men and boys are not petty. Those are things that females do. Only a female will be petty like that. I expect much from you. And then you also have MJ, when he's alive, he's a big fan. He's poor. He said you are the next big thing. Do you understand how disrespectful and how you have dishonored one of your favorite icons in the music business, Michael Jackson? I'm a big fan of MJ. I'm a big fan of Janet Jackson. But again, your disrespect, okay, towards that man is something I cannot turn a blind eye to. I'm gonna say this again. If he was one brother in the streets, yeah, he would came in some gangster shit on your ass. I mean, he would have read straight gangster your ass and took you for everything, including your. That means you would no longer be here. How would you feel? How would your mother feel that she lost her son because he refused to pay that man what he owed? He wanted to talk shit to Kevin. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem. It's too many of us who's been supporting you. Too many other people who leave this community and thinking that they can just say what they want. No, even T.I. Let's talk about T.I. T.I. is going for giving back to the community. Even when he was out there selling, he talked about how his supplier, looked out for him. He didn't want to sell drugs anymore, so he wanted to give it back. If you look at the podcast, he'll tell you that the dude who was getting from told him, well, you're going to have to do the whole music business. But if it don't work out, you need to pay me back my money. But look at T.I. now. He's got multiple awards for his music. He's not only a musician, but he got a clothing line. He has a restaurant, and he's a well-known movie star. Come on, man. Seriously, even 2 Chainz helped out in the community. Even who else? Will Smith actually helped out Tyrese when he was going through some things. And you can't do that for your third bro who you work with? Yo, man, that's fucked up, man. Like that, and then the fact that you just kept coming for him. Like, this is how I know you don't have real men around you, because real men would have checked your dysfunction towards that man, and they would encourage you to pay them back. Because I know if you did have a man, they would never encourage you to make that video. Matter of fact, they would have told you, hey, Breezy, take it down, man. That's the respect. You don't understand? That's the respect, man. But no, you want to keep going. So now he can take you to court and get more than $25 from because of that video. See, you're not thinking. He can take a lot more from you for that. I don't want him to. I don't want Kevin to send Breeze to court. I don't want Breeze to go to court. But you have to understand the disrespect you just did. And a lot of people in the community are tired of that. Reason why I brought Kelly Rowland, because Kelly Rowland came to defend you. She looked out for you. You think she would do that again for you? You think any of us would do it again? Every time you get in some shit, Chris Brown, we're the one that has your back. We want to tell people, leave Chris Brown over there, leave Reese alone. He ain't doing it to nobody. Leave this man alone. But then, kind of find out, you're making disrespectful remarks, disrespectful videos after videos. You're making comments as if you think, as if it's okay, or hey, well, I spent your no. You work with him, you pay him back. This man got a whole family, and not to mention Eva, she's a bitch. She's literally in TV show, and she's a well-known model. And when I say that, reason why I call her a bitch because she can be supporting this man, but nah, she is the kind of people that want child support. She's the kind of people that would say things like, "Oh, he was abusive." Then let me ask. Then here's what I would say to her: what did you do to provoke him? Because it's always the females feel like they're trying to be the victim, and 9 times out of 10, they're the reason why things happen to them. We see it all the time in social media. You know what I'm saying? But you on here, you don't understand just how lucky. It's like, what happens to loyalty and respect for your fellow brother? And I gotta bring this up. T-Pain is not even getting money from Buy You a Drink. And I talked about this, and I was thinking this the whole time when I laid down, and everybody was talking about how Chris Brown would say this about Kevin. I was like, nah, it can't be Chris Brown. When I was the video, I was like, dude, Kevin, did he really do that to Kevin? And video after video, disrespect. Well, T-Pain didn't get any royalties from Buy You a Drink because he even said in the video he wasn't paying homage. But these people come from him because of the snap music. We're not hit. Our community don't owe us a damn thing because we are the culture. We are music. We are technology. We are math. Everything these people everything these foreign guys in this country came from us. We the original Indians. India Superior. India Nova. Original American Indians. My nieces. And we have our fellow Indian brother, Breezy, such as yourself, like I said, for Monkey. You feel the need to just respond so negatively. And this man is literally he just want his money back. You don't want what you owe him and you just came for him. That's some fucked up shit. This is what we call cowards. This is what me and brothers call bitch. These dudes have bitch tendencies. They have a mindset like a female. Like right there and there, I can't even look at you as a grown man. You just showed me you that one. Because what you just did, that's disrespectful, man. Again, Young Thug even want to give him money. And then, if Young Thug would give him 25, I was looking at, Chris Brown can give him money too. Why not turn that to 50,000? Like again, if I was making multi-million-dollar like you, Chris, I would give it back to bro. Because based on history, they're trying to oppress the Indian man. We have been reclassified so many times, over and over and over. And I hate to see the fact that our own people will do that to us. The people who we support, the people who we love. I'm just going to make a video about him. I'm going to leave rude comments about him. And for Kevin, look, brother, I'm going to give you my story, man. I came from a dysfunctional household, brother. I know what you mean by EBT. I'm not even supposed to be on it because I'm actually stabbing somebody, my own brother, his dad, but then again, he's not a father. But I get into a different video about dysfunctional household. But the fact that they want me on food stamps, when I got people here who make enough money to get food. When I started working, I remember I was living in a camping tent, a camping community, or as they say, homeless community, at one time, and then all of a sudden, it took one brother who was out there. He was staying in the tent with me too. And he said, man, he said, well, you did a job? I said, yeah. How much they're paying? He told me how much they're paying. I said, okay. What kind of job? He said, home chef. And I used to work the one in the Springs. And now, Breezy, I'm about to sue these people for wrongful termination. I have to. I already got a whole thing set up already. And there was so much issues at that job. I was calling them out. And I got into with a foreigner there over some bullshit. You understand me? I got into with a Haitian female over some bullshit that technically they had nothing to do with her. I was talking about we need more money. You get it now? So look, Kev. I remember when I started working the first week, I ended up losing my EBT because I went over the threshold. You go ahead and because the kind of hours of working, I was working 40, 50, 60, 80, damn near 100 hours, and I'm night shift. So I had overtime back to back, damn near close to 100 hours, very close. And I worked my ass off. And when I lost that, I said, boom, I ain't need no more. I remember telling a brother who was my caseworker. And I told him, and I just lost my food stamp. He said, and I told him right then, I said, look, I ain't even need in the first place. I told him the situation at the house I'm living at. So, and that's the reason why I had to get it, but I never needed food stamps when you already got people who can afford food. So this is a little piece of dysfunctional household, man. They was cherry picking everything I do in this damn house. Still do to this day. And here I am, I'm about to be 40 years old. And these people don't give a damn about me. But the only time they give a damn is when they're in a good mood. When they're in a good mood, then they want to do things for you. When they're not, they don't do shit for you. So there's a lot of things that we need to get done in our community. A lot. But I don't want that brother to feel like you're less than for using EBT. I'm using it right now. I just got bet turned on. But I don't want to see that brother up there, emotional, man. Hey, EBT are actually made for people who are in need. But what's fucked up is that the female he laid down with, I'm not gonna call her mother because she's not a mother. She should have been supporting Kevin, and she took back. But quickly, when it comes to child support, I guarantee you, she asked him for money. I hate females that do that shit. I've seen it so many times in my community. Child support, money. But aren't you making money? So, Kevin, again, don't just use what we need. I'm gonna tell Kevin this. Man, I give him two things. If they're not willing to give you back your money, look, Kev, take Breezy to court. You get more than, you're not going to get your $25,000, but you'll get a couple of million on top of that. And next thing I would say to Kevin, you need to say Eva. Take her ass to court as well. Don't let nobody mistreat you, man. Now, she make too much money and she can't help you get back to your feet. She is not supportive. She is a demon. Okay? That's what they look like. I'm talking about, that's how bad it is that we have people who like us and they don't want to do shit for us. But, just like Chris, we got females who are disrespectful to his brothers. This man is going through a lot of shit. And I was wondering why I haven't heard any music for him. I haven't seen him with any videos. I haven't seen an album come out. And this is what happened. You did that brother wrong. So, it's probably like, you understand the most important thing when it comes to boys and men is loyalty and respect. I say again, Breezy, loyalty and respect. I did not laugh at you because that video was a problem. I was the one who defended you. I had people at my job say, well, I don't like Chris Brown because of what he did to Rihanna. I was always one that y'all said, do you even know what Rihanna did? I got people at my job and I was working at a home show. They said, I don't like Chris Brown. I said, dude, why not? Man, he hit Gunna. And I said that and defended your ass. Cause I'm like, you don't even know what the hell she did. You don't know what she did. She could have been more pants on him. But you know, these dudes can be controlled with any narrative and they just run with it. And that's what they do. We got our community, they just run with whatever a foreign person say. Whatever they say, that's it. That's what it is. But to you, man, when I say I'm a big fan, I am, man. Like I've seen you. I've been listening to your music since day one. Since the time even Bow Wow was still rapping, I've been listening to your music. I've been supporting your music. I bought your music. When I had my iPhone, I go in there and buy music. I would go online to look up and see if you made any music. Just like that. And I'm like, man, I would tell people, man, yo, Breezy is one of my top 5. Breezy can be one of my top 10. I'm like, this dude can sing, rap, and dance. And I'm like, sure, I'm a fan. And again, they still keep bringing up, well, he abused. I tell them, I'm like, man, I don't care. Because the fact that you don't know the whole story. You know what was pushed in social media. But you don't know what the hell she did. The only person who knows what she did is Chris Brown. Brother. Breezy. Cat Williams helped out Red Grant, the comedian. And Red Grant made a video about it, posted about how Cat made him rich. And you all know Cat was one of my favorite comedians. But I'm telling you this because he gave back to that brother. He didn't want to see that brother, so he helped get rich. I never heard Cat Williams make fun of his brother. He never disrespected that man, not once. But what you just pulled is something that I have to condone that. I can't just sit there and like, this man's trying to tell you, you owe him $25 for those 2 songs. And all you can do is be a bitch about it. Like, seriously. I say again, you are lucky, Chris Brown. Because any brother that I know, believe me, if your ass was in Atlanta and you owed somebody, they would have came and got your ass. And next thing you know, TMZ all over the internet, yo, Chris Brown's no longer here. And they gonna say, what happened? He owed the brother some money, and he was doing petty, and they got his ass. So now, your daughter don't have a father. A mother losing her son to some bullshit that he could have took care of. It didn't have to go that far. So, again, Kevin not that dude, so I just gave him information. Look, if Chris is not willing to give you money up front, be a man about it, instead of being a little bitch about it, just simply take him to court. I'm doing the same thing with Home Show. I used to work at the one in Springs. I'm finna take that to court and get my money. I've been discriminated against many times at that job. I just want Chris to give back. T.I.'s giving back. 2 Chainz giving back. Okay? Shaquille O'Neal giving back to the community. You gotta stop that. You have to stop that. Chris, get rid of the people around you because you are being influenced to do bad shit. You talking about that you and Uncle Curtis Jackson, 56. Y'all cool as hell. Well, check this out. The brother was a Yayo. He was a Tony Yayo. He's loyal to 50 Cent, and 50 Cent respects him. 50 Cent want that man, bring him up right along with him during the time he was rapping. The whole G Unit thing. And he talks about things what he do with 50 Cent and how and people talking about, yo man, that man is loyal to 50, man. He's loyal, man. That he respects that man. And how hard it is nowadays to find a loyal, respectable brother. I thought that's what you would be. I never thought you would just go out your way to make a video and laugh about it as if that's something that should be laughed at. That's not right. Too many people out here struggling, man. Look, Breezy, we all we got, bro. Okay, we all we have. Ain't nobody that's gonna do shit for us but us. So it's on. So you gotta make that right. You burning bridge. You said walk across a burnt bridge. No, you burning bridge. Cause what's gonna happen, man? You gonna keep doing that shit, and people are not gonna support you. And you gonna really have to use that money you got. All right. And we know you got more than one child. More than one child. I've seen the ladies you had a baby by. You have more than one baby. Give back like the brothers are doing. We have a few brothers doing that. Give back, man. Don't be disrespectful to your community. We are your biggest supporters. We the ones that go to bat through the good and bad. We go through everything. When people talk shit about you, we got your back. But oh, I think that's what Brees will do. We're like, nah, leave that man alone. He ain't about nobody. But what you said to your homeboy, Kevin, you need to change that player. Because it looks to me you ain't no real hustler. Because real hustlers will never disrespect another brother. Well, in fact, let me put it this. A real hustler would disrespect another hustler. And you ain't no real hustler, player. It's not. It's fucked up. It's not. Just give that man what you owe. You say you want $25,000 and that's all he asked for, you give $25,000. Remember this. If I ever asked for some money, I made sure that I paid them back. Even if I used the money, and I'll make sure the next paycheck I take care of the people who looked out for me at my time of need. You understand? At my time of need, that's when. It don't matter. I don't care if it's $10, $5, $2.50, $2.50. I don't give a damn if it's $100. I will make sure they get paid. Especially if I'm borrowing money from them. Because I know better to go around burning people's bridges than one day I need money and I can't get it because I didn't make it right with the person the first time making me money. So now that's gonna be hard on me. You understand? So it don't matter what, I don't matter how much money I ask for, I make it my priority to make sure they get their money back. So when I need something, I can go to them like, hey, look, I need such and such. And they know I'm good for it. Like, oh, man, don't worry about it. I know. I'm going to go ahead and get that player. That's all. You go ahead. Just, already in the routine. Just pay me about we get the money. Just pay me about we get paid. Okay. And they've been doing that ever since. That's me, man, because I'm loyal. I'm a loyal ass brother, right? This Indian brother right here is loyal as hell. And I expect you to do the same, Bridget. Cut all that shit out, man. Get your shit together. Get rid of all those negative people and put some real men around you. Because real men will not tolerate that bullshit behavior you just did.